So ready, get your pen and paper. If you don't have one, yell for someone to bring it to you or just go quick. I don't care if you have a marker, a Sharpie, or the note section of your phone, because I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to be able to look back at this information. I also want you to have your phone handy or a calculator wherever you can calculate. Hey, maybe your brain's better than mine and you can do all this math in your noggin. But we're going to do a little bit of math. Maybe you don't like math, but let me tell you, this is important math, okay? All right, this is our spring checklist from me, the queen of non-pushy sales. I traded in my crown for my flowers for today. Okay, yes or no? Yes or no? And you can comment below and type it in here too. We could do that. We don't need the pen at this moment, but we will be. Okay, yes or no? Just say Y or N. Y or N in the comments. It's easier, right? Okay, are you frozen with information overload? Yes or no? Y or N? Sometimes we are like, is it still called surfing? We're surfing. I don't know what it's called anymore. We're scouring YouTube. We're following a million different people. We've got maybe an upline giving us stuff, a sideline, all this stuff. All these people are just giving us so much information where we just get stuck or we're frozen, we're stopped. I don't know if that's happened to anyone else, but I know that happened to me when I swayed from my blessing method and I just had too much stuff coming at me that wasn't for my personality, that wasn't clear, that was just making me feel icky. I was like, not doing stuff. Okay. Y or N? Number 2, are you overwhelmed and always working? Does your family say you're always working? You're always working. And you're thinking, yeah, I am always working because I'm building my empire. Do you feel like you always have something to do and you're rushing to this, maybe making deliveries or mailing stuff, or you're trying to go live, get your content together, trying to figure out your next sale or parties? Do you feel like you're always trying to work so hard to get leads and then try to remember to take care of them? What's going on in your noggin? Okay. So I would hope that you could comment below, but if you're not comfortable with that, that's okay. Be honest with yourself and write it down. Write down what your answers are. So is it yes or no for number 2, Y or N? Okay. Thank you so much, Anne, for being honest. Number 3, will your business run while you're away or caring for a family member? So let's talk about that for a second. Okay. So if someone were to get the virus, okay, or what if you got sick? What if you were in an accident? Okay. Maybe you're in a car accident, or maybe you had to go somewhere to care for somebody. Maybe you just needed a break. You were so overwhelmed. You had to take a break. Would you still have leads coming to you? Would you still be receiving orders? Will your business run like a machine if you are not always showing up live? If you're not always showing up online, will you have orders coming in? Will you have people who want to join your team? Will your team be taken care of? And I'll just share with you, when my mom was transitioning, to be with our father, I wasn't checking my phone, but when I was in a mental space that I had a lot of orders that came through, and I had, birthday things that were going out, and I'm not focused on any of that. I'm caring for my heart and for my family, and my business did not stop. When I was in Facebook jail, which I always am, I had my pumpkin business challenge. Guess what? I was still able to hold that boot camp. I was still able to help everybody because I have a business that runs like a machine. So does that happen for you? Okay. So these are things that you have to think about, guys. I have 3 brain injuries from 3 different car accidents. No one plans like they're going to go, I went to Target to make a return. I did not plan that I was going to get in a car wreck on the way back. So life is it can change at a moment's notice. And we all know that. If the pandemic taught you nothing, let it be that you must be prepared and have automation set up. You must have a boatload of leads who are interested in your product or service at all times. Do y'all agree with that? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on number 3? I'd love to know. Okay, so here's another one. You can tell me it's very important. I prefer to fly by the seat of my pants. or you never gave it a second thought. How important is consistency in your business? So you have this one consistency thing with me, right? Within my free community, every Friday I'm showing up to bring y'all some good value and prizes. If you're in my Blessing Method group coaching program, every Wednesday, what time we're going to be on Zoom for group coaching, what's going to happen. Okay. So that's consistency. All right. People can count on you. In one of my businesses, I have a sale every spring. People know because they're like, Erica, is it this week? Is it next week? I know it's coming. There's consistency. Have you thought about that? What are your thoughts on consistency? All right, let's see. We've got a lot of Y's and N's. So we've got, I feel like I work more than I want to. Some of my business runs on automation, but I need to make sure all of it does. There you go. Yes, we need to. Now, you can't do everything automated if you are in educational consulting, not selling encyclopedias or dictionary, but if you are in a people business where you're building relationships, it cannot be 100% automated. Okay. So I just want you to realize that unless you have someone else doing stuff for you, but the majority of it can be. The majority of it can't be, especially after you've had your first chit chat with people. It can run like a machine. Okay. And it really should be. Okay. All right. Here's a hard one, y'all. Do you have a system? Do you have a system for staying front of mind to your clients and prospects all year, not just for a sale? Okay. So listen to my heart. Okay. Are you quick to jump on it when you're having a sale? Are you like, oh, I'm going to reach out to everyone who's ever been in my space, everyone I've ever given a sample to? Or maybe you don't have their contact information. That could be something. Maybe you're going to just like send out something to everyone who's in your database. And it's because you're running a year-end sale, an inventory sale, 4th of July, Christmas in July, fall sale. Are you only reaching out to people when there's a sale? Or do you have systems in place where they're getting tips like every month, every other month, where they're getting birthday, half birthday, anniversary, where they're getting great tips from you, and they never say, buy me after them? I want y'all to see that so many companies, they only reach out when they want you to buy something. They're missing the mark, because did you know that, I've increased my sales by 50%, 50 with my birthday program, and it doesn't tell them to buy. It's a gift. Okay. So I had huge sales around Valentine's, and all I did was send cards and brownies to tell people I was thankful for them. So I want you to think about that. A lot of people haven't taught different ways, because a lot of people in direct sales, right? They don't have a sales background. They don't have a business background. So a lot of people who are teaching things, right? And I'm not bashing, I'm just telling the truth, right? They started a business because they liked a product, and then they started leading others. I've been in sales and business for 30 years. I come from a different space, and 20 years in direct sales. So the knowledge that I bring to you is I'm going to look with my fancy goggles, as I say, at your business in a different manner. I'm looking for the small little potholes that are actually costing you a lot of clients, costing you big money. Many of you are looking to team build. I've had a lot of chit chats this week, and they're like, I want this position. I want this. I need this amount of team members. Okay. You got to get your systems in place first, because if you want to bring people on your team and you have expectations of them producing, you should be able to hand them a system and say, this is what we do here. Don't y'all agree? I do. Okay. All right. So yes, Jill, mailbox is a way to stay top of mind, and she's using that just like I am. Smart cookie. Hey, Jenna, how are you? Jill also says consistency is very important. Jenna says consistency is the key. Y'all got it. It is. Okay. And if you guys are saying, well, I'm too busy to be consistent, that is your sign that you need systems in place. And it doesn't take much when you have someone holding your hand and saying, this is what you do. This is what you do. Get it done. Do y'all realize in 24 hours, you could change your business? Sometimes we think it's going to take forever to change. It doesn't. As long as you have someone showing you the exact steps, it doesn't. And my friend Dwayne is here. Hey. All right, y'all. Something to consider. Are you making money daily? Yes or no? I talked to some people who've been in business for a while and they're not bringing in money every single day. Don't be ashamed if you're not. That's okay. But you know what? This is a sign that we need to work on it. Do you want to bring in money every single day? It doesn't have to be a chore. Now, do y'all agree with this? Sometimes we get caught up in posting and making videos, making everything so pretty, but we're not making money. Y'all, listen to me. I have this website. It's not perfect, it's just basically where you can go find out about my products and order. But I've been able to build a big business without perfection. And I used to be, oh my gosh, I drove everybody crazy. I needed everything perfect. Okay. And sometimes we focus on these small details and we don't allow ourselves to move forward because we're actually afraid. So we distract ourselves with all these other things. Let me tell you something, guys. You are worth it. The amount of money that you can bring in for your family, they're worth it. For the charities that you can donate to, they're worth it. And it doesn't need to be perfect and pretty, I promise. And the other thing is, I mess up every day, okay? I mess up every day. I'm just me, crazy, silly. I got a good noggin on my head for business. But I'm not perfect. And yet y'all are here watching me. And you're probably thinking, if this crazy blonde lady can do it, I know I can do it. But guess what? Your future team members, your customers, you know what they appreciate? You being real. They don't need it to be all pretty. They just need you to show up and love on them. Okay? Can y'all promise me, Pinky promise, you're going to show up and love on them? And watch what happens. All right, so let's talk about this. Now y'all need your calculators, your phones, your pen and paper. Reflect on what is your average sale per person. So if you had a party, if you had an event, you had a session, and you had 6 people there, what was your total sales divided by 6? That is your average sale per person for that event. If you do not know what your average sale per person is, let's say for the past year, you might not be tracking well, or you might not ever give it a second thought. See, what happens is, guys, we get so excited. Woo! Can't hide it, right? That we got a sale that we don't even think, oh, man, I just spent 3 hours with that lady. I'm so excited she bought $15. I know she'll buy more. Well, if she bought $15, the next person bought $15, and then one person bought 20. So you're going to do 15 plus 15 plus 20 divided by 3. So it's like 50 divided by 3, or however you say it. That's the average sale per person. Okay, so I really want you to think about it. Sometimes we think we're selling way more than we are. I need you to figure out, where is this data? If you need to go and look at receipts, if you don't have receipts, if you don't have receipts, if you don't have a way to track the money that's coming in, oh my gravy. I hope that you're going to create some systems, because you don't want the IRS coming after you. You have a legitimate business. Y'all are CEOs. We got to track better. And you need to know your numbers. So let's just say that your average sale per person is $100. And you're so excited about that. Then I come in with my fancy goggles and I ask you, do you have packages that you sell? And you say, yes. And you tell me that package 1 is $150, that package 2 is $250, and package 3 is $350. And then you know what I'm going to tell you? Your average sale per person should never be less than your mid package. So if you're saying $100 per person, but your mid package is, what did we say, $250? That's not the best average. We need to work on that. And that's okay. When you know information, you can work on it. If you're just going through this blindly, you can't fix it. Okay. So don't get upset with yourself. That's okay. You did not know. You're here tonight. We're going to fix it. Okay. So you wrote down your average sale per person. Now increase that by 10%. What's 10% of that number? What would it be? What's 20% of that number? What would that be? And what is 30% of that number? What would it be? So let's say your average sale per person is $100. Okay. So what do we do to increase that by 10%? write it there. Okay. So I'm going to do some math with y'all so you can understand. I know a lot of people get lost when I'm doing this. Okay. So we know we have $100. Okay. So 10% is $10. That's it. You're just going to increase it by $10. So let's do some more math. 100 times 20%, it's $20. Okay. Then we've got 100 times 30%. What is that, y'all? Okay. $30. Okay. So we've got our numbers. Hang on with me. How much more income would you have per month or per year if you increased your sales by 30%? So if each person is now buying from you $30 more, let's just say they're buying $30 more, and you have, let's say in 1 month, you have 10 new clients. Well, that's an additional $300 a month. That's an additional $3,600 a year. Okay, guys, do you see where I'm going with this? Does anyone have questions? Are you stuck on this? Do you need help? I got my calculator. Now, if you're unsure of your numbers, okay, you're going to want to begin, tracking your activity and the results, okay? This is super important. I'm a sales strategist, and I help people to uncover often, overlooked areas of income, okay? So just simply increasing your sales is going to make a huge difference. Now, I can tell you, we've got statistics in my company, right? So if you're following the blessing method, typically you're selling 3 to 4 times as much as you had been before we met. Okay. And so many people, person after person, will say this is true. If anyone's watching me and you are experiencing that or have by using my program, please comment. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. All right. So let's get to the next one. Can you screenshot this? This is my 5-step blessing method, because if you're like, Erica, you're telling me that I can increase my sales. You're telling me that I need to be consistent. You're telling me I need automation, but I don't know how I'm going to put it all together. This is how. It is a recipe. It's 5 simple ingredients, okay? And I'm handing this to you. You don't have to scour the internet. You don't have to take this, and smash it together and waste more time. I'm telling you, if you follow these steps, you're going to increase your sales by 3 to 4%. 3 to 4 times as much as you had been. It's proven when you follow the steps. Okay. So let me tell you, we attract people to us with the blessing method. We are not sending icky messages, begging people. We're not saying we have a sale. I need more of this. Do me a favor. Please. Can you please give me, can you please order because I'm winning something? That is nothing to do with the blessing method. You have people coming to you every single day. And when they're in your space, we find out what they're interested in. We only talk to people who are interested in purchasing our product or service. Do you know how that cuts down on no's? Do you know how that cuts down on no sales and low sales? Okay. Because no one likes to hear a no, right? Now, let me tell you. This system weeds out the people who are not interested. So you are not spending time trying to convince people that they need your widgets or solutions or weight loss stuff or anything. Okay. You're only talking to people who are interested. Would you like that? Would that make your life easier? Then you are going to present effectively. Your sessions are going to be like 15, 20 minutes. If you're holding parties, they're going to be shortened. Your follow-ups, your 10 days later, everything will be so much easier for you because you're going to present from your pre-qualification survey. You know what they wanted. You only talk about what they need and the solutions, okay? And every time you're with someone, guess what? They're going to be happy to give you referrals because it's not going to be about you. Your referral program should be about serving others. It should be about being a blessing to others. If your referral program goes something like this, I need you to write down your friends' names. It's going to help me to grow my business. You're probably getting a lot of people who say, oh, my friends aren't interested. Oh, they wouldn't want that. Oh, I have to talk to them first. If those are the things that you're hearing when you're trying to get referrals, you need to tweak your process. And I'm just being honest today, because if you keep doing the same thing that you're doing, guess what? It's not going to get you to the next level. Okay. And we should be about growth. Look at those beautiful flowers. They were little bitty buds and they're blooming, right? Now, the retention and the automation we talked a lot about, didn't we? So you want to bring people to you, right? You want to find out what they're interested in. You want to present fast. You want them to be excited to talk to you. Don't you want to talk to people who are like ready to hand over their credit card to you? I mean, it makes life easy. I don't know about you, but bringing up the money makes me a little nervous. Well, it used to. But now the only people I talk to are the ones excited. They're excited to work with me. They're excited. Okay. And I know you'd want that too, don't you? The retention and the automation part. Yes, Tracy's like, yes, I want that. Yes, the retention and the automation part is so easy. You've done the work in the beginning. You attracted them to you. They purchased from you. They're so excited. Now let's keep them, but let's keep them on automation. My birthday program, my half birthday program, onboarding, everything is happening and it's running in the background while I am like here doing this with you, while I'm playing with my daughter, while I'm playing with Axel, while I'm taking my other daughter or picking her up from work. My business runs like a machine and so should yours. I have a lot of clients. I don't care if you have one client or you have 10 clients or 10,000. You want to start when you have one. Okay. Some people say, I'll wait until I have 500. Really? So that means those 499 other people didn't mean anything to you? That's not nice. Why not set your systems up now so your business will run like a machine as you grow? What about your team members? What about the ones that fell off and you haven't heard from them? I can teach you how to bring them back. I can. All right. So I want to tell you something and I want you to screenshot this page. It's very, very important. You, my friend, let me get my pointer out now. I look crazy. You, my friend, you have an amazing product or service that people, they are praying for this. Please, will you pinky promise me? Say pinky promise in the chat. Please make your mission to focus on serving through selling. So many people are confused and they think, I can't sell. Guys, you're serving people. Like I said, they're praying for your opportunity and it's just not nice if you're unwilling to show them how they can get the solution. Maybe they have wrinkles or maybe they have curly hair and they want it to be straight or maybe they want more energy. Oh, yes, you pinky promising. Yay. I love it. Thank you. Guys, they want your solutions. And you want to know what? Your competition. Is it Macy's? Is it Lord & Taylor? Is it Nordstrom's? Is it CVS? Is it another company? They have no problem taking money from your friends, from your family, and from your clients. And you shouldn't either. They want what you have. And remember, and how I showed you a minute ago, listen, guess what? You're only going to be talking to people who want to purchase from you. Okay, so please let them pay for stuff, okay? Okay, take your screenshot, right? Oh, and we got another pinky promise. Yay, I'm so proud. Oh, you guys made my night. Okay, another question about that consistency. Are you following up consistently? Are you? So if you went to a vendor event and you got a boatload of names, where are they? Are you exhausted from being at the vendor event that the pile is just piling up? Where are those names? Oh, Jenna, yay, I'm so excited. Where are all those names for you to follow up with? Is it too much of a chore? Does it feel awkward? You don't know what to say? I'm telling you guys, I figured all this out because I always would get nervous too, because I didn't want to come across as salesy when I was following up from a vendor event. I've got some magic words. I'm not sure if anyone would like them, but I can tell you magic words, what to say at a vendor event, and it will make it so much easier. Do you use automation to do the majority of this on your behalf, or are you doing this on your own? Let me tell y'all something. If you are following up with everyone individually, do you know what happens? See if you can relate. So now you finally got the courage. You're going to text these people. You texted 3. Now you can't do anything else because you texted 3. You can't go on the phone to the doctor. You can't go clean the floors. You can't put the laundry in. You can't have it go on live for Facebook because those 3, they might text you back and you need to be prepared because, oh my gosh, God forbid, what if they call you? I used to be like that, guys. I don't know if you were like that. Okay. Listen, we put all our eggs in one basket and we make it really hard. But truly, the reason why you're not following up with consistency, I don't know, I can't say it tonight, is you don't have the magic words. And when you went to that vendor event, the words that you were saying, they didn't feel genuine to you. They felt awkward. It felt salesy. And now you're like, oh my gravy, I don't know what to do. So if we can tweak the process and have people coming to you, I'm sure it would be easier. I can give you those magic words. Oh, y'all want them? Okay, I can give those to you. And guess what? If I gave you the magic words to get them to book with you, would you be able to present in 15 minutes? Would you be able to increase your sales by 3 to 4 times as much? And would you gain 5 referrals who are already interested? And would you be getting team members? Because sometimes all we want is leads. And we forget that our job is really to bless others with our product or service and for the money to change hands. So I want you to rethink your attitude towards spring. I know that you want leads and leads, but how about, would you like people to only talk to you if they're interested? Would you like paying clients who stay with you? That's how you build a business. I've been in business almost 30 years. Now I'm going to ask something, a hard question. Don't leave me now, y'all, because if you want in on this big prize I got, I need you to stick with me. 89 days ago was January 1st. Holy moly macaroni. And what did you pledge? I solemnly swear it's going to be different in my business this year. Is that what you told your spouse? Is that what you told yourself? Did you say, I'm going to finally figure it out? I'm going to get it done. Do not beat yourself up. Do not do it. Don't do it. Do not beat yourself up. I just want to give you a reality check. Listen, guys, I was in the weight loss industry and we always dealt with real numbers, okay? Because sometimes people would say, I just started the program. I just started. That's why I'm only down 2 pounds. And I say, hey, I just want to let you know, when I calculate your average since you started, you're not even losing a pound a week. And we guaranteed 2 to 2.5. This is the thing. We lose track of time, especially, I believe, since the pandemic. So 89 days ago, what did you pledge on New Year's Eve or on New Year's Day? Did you say, my business will be different? And you forgot. And tomorrow is April 1st. And this is not a joke, y'all. What do you want the next 3 months to be like? Have you spent the last 89 days just trying to figure it out, consuming content over content over content, or have you taken action? I'm just asking because I work with a lot of people, and some of them I give them the steps. I hold their hand, and we get it done in 1 hour. Sometimes they can change a lot in a week. In a weekend, they went from recruiting nobody to now recruiting 3 and 4. You have to ask yourself, am I playing business because it seems like it might be a good idea, or am I serious? Do I want to bless others? Do you want to bless others with your business? I'm asking. Maybe you want to private message me. That's fine. Okay. Oh, Shanita said, I'm inconsistent. We're changing that, girlfriend, tonight. We're changing it. We're changing it. Jenna, I know it's been 89 days. We're changing it now. Today's it, y'all. Tomorrow's April Fool's, and we're not going to start with a joke, are we? We're going to say, this is it. I'm done. I'm done. Jill's like, I want to bless others. I know you do, and you're doing a great job. We're all going to change it. Dwayna, she wants to bless others too. Okay, guys, if you want to bless others, I need you to get your cute little patootie in gear. We got to put the 5 steps in place. We need to have people coming to you, okay? Seriously, every single day, you need leads coming into you. You need only to talk to the people who are interested, okay? Only. You need to increase your sales by 3 to 4 times as much. Keep these people. Get referrals and team members. Those 5 steps, they're very simple to implement because I can hand you a survey if you need it. I can hand you the words. You don't have to try to figure anything more out. I got it for you, my friends. But you just have to implement it. And I'm here to help you in any way I can. But please, if you truly mean what you're saying right now, I want to bless others, then let's do it. Let's do it. Because let me tell you something. I've looked at many Facebook profiles in the past week, and I see opportunities. And many of you have about 50 opportunities for people that you haven't even thought about for your product or service. Go back to what I asked you. What is your average sale per person? Let's say y'all said 100. Okay, so if I just found 50 opportunities for you, 50 times 100 is $5,000. Okay, now those 50 people are each going to give you referrals. So you have another 250 leads, and they're going to each buy, let's say 100. That's $25,000. I found $30,000 for you in 1 week. because you're not looking at it like I am with my fancy goggles. I can show you all of this, but you have to commit to yourself that you're willing to give it a try. Do you want a simple business that runs like a machine? I'm here for y'all. I just wanted to bring these up to show you. Okay. So listen, time is money. What I just said to you about that was 1 to 2 Facebook posts could bring in that if you have a strategy. I'm not saying go live on Facebook, talk all about your product. I'm just saying regular old Facebook with strategy. With strategy. I actually give you words to use for Facebook that are going to bring these people to you. If that's what you want, it can be done, y'all. It can be, but stop making this so hard. Stop. And remember what I said. I have a different background than many of the people who are teaching you. I'm not bad-mouthing them. They're probably my friends, right? I believe in everyone, but I'm just saying to you, if what you've been doing for the past 89 days has not resulted in a big team and lots of sales and paying off debt and blessing your community, let me look at your business with my fancy goggles and see how we can help, okay? Well, it is very simple. It is simple. And I think many of the ladies who are watching right now can tell you it is simple. All right, let's see. Jenna said, that's why I want to have my own business so I can make money to bless others. Me too. I want to be the one the churches call and the schools call. Hey, Erica, we these kids don't have shoes. These kids don't have that. No problem. Here's my credit card. What do you need? That's what I want. And you can do this with your business, and you can do it way faster, because in the past 89 days, if we'd been working together, your business would have been different if you applied it. Okay. Y'all get out your phone. You've been using your calculator, and I want you to scan this code. I want your feedback. I want to know that you watched this tonight. Okay. And I'm going to come on live. I got my spinning wheel over here. Okay. I'm going to put your names on that. All right. I'm going to come back on Sunday because I don't want to come on Saturday and do this because y'all are going to think that it's April Fool's joke. Okay. But somebody on here is, yes, Olivia Grace, somebody on here is getting ready to get a $500 gift card to work with me in any capacity that you would like. Okay. So somebody on here is going to get a $500 one. Somebody on here is also going to be getting an Amazon gift card to go shopping. Somebody on here is also going to get a surprise from my treasure box. This is going to be good, but you need to fill this out. Okay. Before Sunday. I love y'all. I want to help you. You're right, Dwayna. The key is application. And the other key is a systematic approach, because if you only do part of my 5 steps, you will get results, but not the bam kind. If the only thing that you do is make a survey and you don't attract people to you, you're probably going to be working a lot harder. There's these simple steps. If I can do them with my brain injuries, you can do them. If the people that I've worked with, thousands of people, can make a difference in their lives, you can too. And I want to help you guys. So I hope that this checklist was helpful. If there's somebody you know that should see this, and hey, maybe they want to win too, right? And on my business page, okay, Erica V, please share this out to them, okay? Invite them. You love to work with me much more than shop with Amazon. All right. Well, I'd love to work with you too, my friend. I'd love to work with many of you. You know what some people tell me? Not you. I'm just saying some people tell me, I can't afford to work with you, Erica. And my question is, if in the past 89 days you have not increased your business in your team and had automation and retention, I think you cannot afford not to work with me. You know what, guys? Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. But every single day that goes by, I'm showing you you're missing out on opportunity. Hey, why don't you chat with me for 15 minutes and I will look through your social media and show you the opportunities that you've missed. Hey, I'm not trying to be harsh or anything. I just got called on my heart. Now I'm getting teary-eyed. God called on my heart that I needed to come up tonight and talk about this, because there's so many people who will sell programs and say, just use this script and you'll be successful. I'm telling you the truth. You need to have a system. You can't just use one script and change your business, because then, well, hey, if you have the script and it's just going to get you leads, and you don't know how to convert them into paying clients and how to keep them and how to do the automation and retention, you needed more. So I'm always honest. You can have whatever you want on my programs. Take little bits, take this. But I'm telling you, if you apply the 5 steps, woohoo, less stress, Less stress on you. Business that runs like a machine. Your clients are loving on you. They're giving you leads. They're joining your team. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be everything that you've dreamed of. All right, guys, I got to go get my other daughter from her job. And I love you guys so much. Please fill this out by Sunday, and I will see you on Sunday when I come to do the live drawing. I will send out an email. If you are not receiving emails from me, if you did not know that I was going live today, then you need to private message me, okay? And say, hey, I didn't get your emails. I need to get you on my email list. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all Sunday. All right, bye. Oh, Sunday at what time? What time will I be live on Sunday? I will be live at 7 p.m. on Sunday Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I better write it down so I don't forget. Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Be here. All right, I love y'all. Bye.